Hello, I'm Andy. I'm a professional family historian. Today I'll walk you through exactly how I customize, format, and save reports in Family Tree Maker. No shortcuts, no skipping, just the step-by-step approach I use when I want a clean, useful, and beautiful report, whether it's for research or for sharing with family. Why bother customizing reports? Quickly, why customize at all? A default report might have everything in it, but that doesn't mean it's readable. Customization helps you make a report that fits a purpose. Is it for deep research? Then include every source and every note. Is it for your aunt at a reunion? Then choose nicer fonts, fewer sources, and some photos. Customization saves time later. Save your settings once. Reuse them forever. Pick the right report. Start by choosing the right type of report. Family Tree Maker gives you different report types. A person report is great if you want a narrative for one individual. A family group sheet is for a couple and their children. A pedigree chart shows ancestors in a tree layout. A descendant report lists descendants. Take a second and ask, who is the audience? Which view will communicate the story best? Make that choice first. Preview, your sandbox. Always use Preview first. Preview is your safe space. It shows the whole report before you print or export. Zoom in, zoom out. Use the page navigation arrows. Look for awkward page breaks. Look for images that clip. Preview is where you catch layout surprises. Customize what appears, the details matter. This is the most powerful panel. Here you tell Family Tree Maker exactly what to include. I work through these items, one at a time. Facts in fact order. Decide which facts show. Birth, marriage, death, occupation, residence. If you're making a research report, include all facts and the sources. If you're making a family handout, include key facts only. You can also set the order facts appear in. For example, date, place, detail, source. That order reads naturally. Notes and private notes. Choose whether to include person notes, fact notes, and relationship notes. Research reports should include notes. Presentation copies can hide private or researcher-only notes. Sources. Always think twice before removing sources. Sources build trust. If you hide them for readability, keep a research copy with sources included. Blank facts and place name shortening. You can show blanks where a fact is missing. That's useful when you want to highlight missing research. Short place names help with cramped layouts. Use them sparingly. Who to include. Select the individuals, immediate family, a selection of people, or all persons in the file. If your report will be long, narrow the scope. Less is usually more. Photos and media. Decide if photos display beside each person. Photos make reports engaging, but too many photos increase file size. For print, use high-quality images. For quick PDFs, resize images down first. Formatting, fonts, sizes, and color. Formatting turns data into readable content. Here are practical choices I always make. Headline font size, 18 to 22 Pacific Time, big enough to stand out. Subheads, 14 to 16 Pacific Time, clear and separate sections. Body text, 10 to 12 Pacific Time, easy to read on paper and screen. Captions/footnotes, 8 to 9 Pacific Time, smaller but legible. Font families. For printed books, I choose a serif font like Georgia or Times. For screen PDFs, sans serif like Calibri or Arial looks cleaner. Avoid fancy display fonts for body text. They look nice but slow reading. Colors and emphasis. Use color sparingly. A single accent color for headings is fine. Make sure contrast is high for readability. Header, footer, and pagination. Headers and footers are tiny but vital. Always include a page number. Include a short report title. I also include a print date or version number. Why? Because you'll make new versions. The date tells readers which one they have. For long reports, add surname or small family crest in header. Keep it subtle. Page setup and backgrounds. Decide orientation. Portrait for narratives. Landscape for wide charts. Set margins. I usually keep margins between 0.75 inch and 1. That gives breathing room. Paper size, letter or A4 depending on where you print. Backgrounds and watermarks. If you use a background image, make it faint. Set opacity to about 10 to 20%. The text must be the hero. Save your settings, templates that save hours. After you tweak everything, save it. Choose a clear name. Examples: research person report sources on, or share family handout photos on. I keep 2 sets of templates, one for research, one for presentation. When you run a new report, load the appropriate template. Instant consistency, instant time savings. Save the report and export formats. You can save the report inside Family Tree Maker. That's useful for quick edits later. But when sharing, export to a file format. My recommendations: PDF, best for sharing and printing. Preserves layout. RTF/Word. Choose this if you need to edit the text in a word processor. HTML/CSV for data-centric exports or web use. When exporting to PDF, check if there's an option to embed fonts. If so, embed them. It keeps your layout intact on other computers. Printing tips and quality control. Before you print dozens of copies, do a test print. Print the first 2 pages. Look for cut-off text, odd page breaks, or low image quality. If pictures look pixelated, use higher resolution images for the final print. Aim for 300 dpi for printed output. If the file is too large, reduce image resolution or convert images to JPG with moderate compression. Lastly, include a version or date on the footer. It saves confusion later. Troubleshooting common problems. Problem: text jumps to next page mid-paragraph. Fix: adjust margin, reduce font size slightly, or edit the text to remove large blank lines. Problem: images missing in exported PDF. Fix: make sure the media is attached in your tree and isn't stored on an external drive that FTM can't access. Also check export settings. Problem: report looks fine on screen but weird in print. Fix: test print, then tweak page setup and margins. Final tips from a genealogist. Keep 2 template families, research and presentation. Use clear naming for templates and exported files. Always keep a copy with full sources. Never throw away your research copy. Use preview. Use test printing. These 2 actions prevent wasted time and paper. If you share with non-genealogists, include a short 1-page summary at the front, a simple timeline or story paragraph. People love stories. If you want, I can make a downloadable checklist you can use while preparing reports. Tell me which report type you use most. Person reports? Family group sheets? Pedigree charts? Leave a comment below, and I'll make a deep dive for the most requested report.